Hi there. Today we're going to do a website review and we're going to look at design, messaging, and usability. My name is Steven. I'm from SparkFlow and we help brands to do marketing online. And one of the things that we do is we take a look at websites and do video reviews of them so we can show people, the good and the bad of the website and how it can improve. And I'm looking at a website from a first time perspective. So I've never visited this website before and I don't know what it's about. So one of the submissions that we got from our audience is a www.joelavalos.com. So I'm going to take 5 minutes to take a first time look at this website. I'm going to look at just what the design looks like. Is it good? I'm going to look at messaging to see whether or not I get what this website is about and what it's asking me to do, and also usability. How easy is it to navigate? And I'll kind of give my commentary and look at that. So let's go ahead and put 5 minutes on the timer and we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, so we're going to www.joelavalos.com and let's see what we get. Okay, so when it first loads, I can see it's like, okay, photography website, it's very clear. I can see from the pictures that it's very clear. It's a photography website. And it looks like you do wedding, family, photographer. Ooh, this is a spelling error. It shouldn't be that big of a deal, but when I just look at it, I think like, okay, there might not be a professional level here. So first thing to do is just spell check and grammar check everything on your website. You don't want little things like a misspelled word to ruin your website. So I'm going to go ahead and scroll down. And it looks like, these photos are great. I'm not sure if I like the black spacing right here. It just seems kind of, I don't know, empty-ish, but the pictures look great. I love that it's, full screen. I love that there's no gaps. It just flows into each other. It shows a good variety of pictures. This is a great picture. This is funny. What I'm noticing at this point is I'm scrolling down. I'm seeing pictures. But if I decide that I want to go ahead and learn more or contact you, like I don't see a call to action for that. I have to scroll all the way back up here. So one way to help with that is to use a persistent header, like a sticky header, essentially that stays at the top even as you scroll, so that if I want to go up and look at the wedding stuff or one of these tabs, I can go ahead and do that. Or another thing is to just break these pictures up. So say I scroll up past a few pictures, have a little section that says, hey, do you want to contact me? Click here, or learn more about pricing, or, see something else. Just give me calls to action as I'm scrolling if I'm interested. So I'll just keep scrolling down. It seems like there's pictures and, okay, so it just keeps loading pictures, which is great, but then it's like, I just have to keep scrolling. And if I'm looking for something, like I'm looking for like, hey, I just want to do like, take an action, I can't actually do that. I have to scroll all the way back up. And so that kind of that just adds more friction. If I really want to hire you, then yeah, I could do that. But otherwise, like, it's just an extra friction step in there. But otherwise, the photography is great. The layout's great. This is all very clean. So let me just take a look at a few of these tabs now. So I'm going to go into the wedding tab. And let's see. Okay, so you're Puerto Vallarta, wedding photographer. Okay, so now I'm learning that you're in Puerto Vallarta. I would have that actually on the home page so people know right away that like, okay, this is for me in my city, unless you travel or something. But if not, then have that on the home page so I know right away. And I don't have to like take an extra step to look here. So looks great. Some pictures. So what I would do is like these look like captions, photo captions, rather than actual copy. And I just realized now they are copy. You're trying to convince me to hire you. So if you're going to convince me to hire you, what I would do is make this bigger. Don't kind of make it like small text under the photo. Maybe like have a photo and then have a big section with some good breaks right here, some white space, so that I can actually tell that like, okay, this is something I should be reading in between the pictures. So again, this, let's see. And also, same as a homepage, give me calls to action. Give me a button that says hire me or contact me for a quote or something like that. Otherwise, if I want to contact you, like, I really don't know what to do. Like, okay, so I get to the bottom, I see your wedding packages. Okay, this is pretty clear and simple. I'm a huge fan of just set pricing, so I know right off the bat, how much this is going to cost. I really hate it when I have to like contact people to like get a quote. So this is a big bonus. I really like this. And then, okay, finally we get down here and you have a booking section. So what I would do is, let's see, coverage. Okay, so I see that there's like a little Jotform thing. This isn't a huge problem, but this kind of confused me. I know Jotform is a great free form. I think there's a way you should be able to embed it without having this, but I'm not sure. Oh, that timer's up, but you know what? I'm gonna keep going a little bit longer. Let's see. So everything else is great, and then I see more pictures, which is good. One thing that might help is that you've got a ton of copy on this page. I might, think of what's important and break it up. I might even like put this into like a gallery so that I could like, like a thumbnail gallery that I can just click and maybe scroll through and look at them rather than having this whole scrolling thing. Because again, like your key things that you want to show, like your pricing and your contact, kind of get lost in the mix. And then I'll just quickly scroll through. So the navigation's pretty simple. I get it. You got family pictures, same concept here. So yeah, most of your other pages are pretty similar. Your photographer, okay, this is a good about page. It shows what you do. Again, I would kind of make this a little more engaging, maybe have like icons rather than just a list. It does look a little plain, almost like a Word document. I like the white space though, the font is on point. One more thing I would add is like right up here, do a contact tab. If I want to get to contact you from any place in the website, I should be able to do that pretty quickly and easily. So put a contact right up here. That's huge to do. And then let me just pop over at the blog real quick. Let's see. Okay, the blog. So, okay, so you're using your blog basically as a kind of a portfolio. So I would maybe write it as a portfolio. If you're going to have a blog maybe like, tips on how to take great family photos. But usually if you're going to have a portfolio, like put that right there so that I can actually, like, if I'm looking for a portfolio of stuff you do, like I can just go straight there. So I would rename that portfolio. Otherwise, yeah, the website looks great. I love the white space. That's huge for photography, for photographer blogs. So to just recap, on the homepage, once again, make this header sticky so I can see where it is, fix the spelling, add a contact tab, and on every single page, add some kind of call to action throughout the page, like contact me, see my pricing, just so it's easy and clear. And on each of these portfolio pages, what I would do is group the pictures into an album so that I could scroll through them, flip through them to be able to look at them easily. Make your copy bigger and more noticeable and more prominent rather than making them look like captions inside of the photos, because this is copy you want people to read. This is what you're trying to convince people of. And then again, put like calls to action pretty high up so I don't have to scroll down a long ways just to get to your pricing and your contact form. So that is it. That's the video review for today. So we do paid and free video reviews if you want to learn more about that and have your website reviewed to get a first-person perspective on what your website looks like, what a first impression is like, and ways that you can improve. Go ahead and visit sparkflow.co. You can see the link in the description. Thanks a lot. I'll see you in the next video.